Hello everybody, welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We record our sessions usually on Sunday evenings, then Friday evenings. Now we're going Monday evening because it's the holidays and things can get crazy and change. You can keep up with our adventures on my YouTube channel as well as weekly session write-ups on my blog at roguewatson.com. The important thing is we're always going every week. I am Eric Watson, your Dungeon Master, and you can follow me on Twitter at roguewatson. I'm joined as always by my amazing players. Chris, playing Kalinar, the Gold Dragonborn Paladin / Fighter. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Eric.
Reese, playing Talus, the Human Wizard. Hail, Reese.
Heyo.
Heather, playing Miri, the Human Monk. Greetings, Heather. Raymond, playing Kethra, the half-elf rogue. Imperceptible nod to you as well, Raymond.
Hello.
We use Roll20.net for video sharing in our campaign, and for recording, I use Open Broadcaster software. Let us recap our previous session of Princes of the Apocalypse.
Please do, because I don't remember where we were.
Yeah, so this is a weird deal where I think it's actually been about 10 days since we last recorded, because I think it was a Friday, and now we're going Monday. And I believe we'll be screwed on Friday again this week. We'll have to discuss that at the end.
Go to Monday again, I think, yeah.
I think so. Previously on Princes of the Apocalypse, having rescued Miri's mother, the Waterdavian delegate Mara Grayscale, and defeated Arisi, the Prophet of Air, the party had finally settled down for a much-needed rest back on the surface of the somber hills. Their sleep was troubled by nightmares, however, as a shadowy figure with a hair of tangled snakes cursed them for their meddling, threatened to destroy the town of Beliard in their next attack. The players awoke, startled, and ready to defend Beliard, but first made their way to Red Larch to pick up Drown, the elemental weapon of water that Miri had given over to the All-Faith Shrine after it proved oddly indestructible. Instead of the weapon, they found a watery ravine where it had been buried. The cleric Lemura told them that Sister Garrely, friend of the party who had traveled with them from Phandalin, had been acting strange ever since its arrival, and one night, as a massive thunderstorm shook the building, she and the weapon disappeared. They were last seen heading east. Before they left, Endrith stopped the party to give them another mission of dire importance. Another cult attack had been thwarted by Tribor, but the devastation orb they were going to use had gone missing. In the nearby city of Yartar, an object suspiciously matching the orb's description had turned up in the black market, selling to the highest bidder. Endrith wants the party to get there and secure the orb before it falls into the wrong hands. The party used their necklace of prayer beads to windwalk swiftly over to Beliard. They didn't see Garrely, but they were able to sneak up on the Earth cultists just as they were about to unleash the orb. Through coordinated tactics, the party was able to defeat the cultists and prevent the orb's detonation. Kalinar ran like hell for miles outside of town before removing the orb from its box and smashing it. The detonation caused massive earthquakes and tremors all around, but none went as far to reach the town. Finally, the party was able to save a town from elemental destruction. So I've fast forwarded a bit and assumed that Kalinar has since ran like hell back to town.
I think we said they were all just having a short rest in a bar somewhere. Just
yeah, just
hanging
kind of
out.
chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very dangerous for the first mile or so. There were just literal earthquakes shaking the ground the entire time, and fissures and chasms just opening up around you in random spots. But we'll montage past the various skill checks and things since you were by yourself, and that's.
I fall into a ravine.
Break your ankle, and you're there for weeks.
Oh, a 127 hours moment. Saw my own arm off to get out.
Or you can Misty Step out, but.
That's true.
Or you could use that bee and turn back into a ball of gas.
Yeah. I
Funny,
saw my
if
arm
he
off.
if he sawed his arm off and then remembered he had multiple magical avenues with which to teleport himself away. But yes, we'll say that you have, since, returned to Beliard. The town is oddly quiet, still oddly quiet, and you gradually learn that many people have since fled north after the attacks on Womford and Red Larch and the brief cultist occupation of Westbridge. Many did remain behind, the very poor, the very sick, the very stubborn. They expressed their gratitude at your aid, recognizing your group as the heroes of Phandalin. The inn is still staffed by a skeleton crew, making resting a possibility, but you won't really find any supplies here. Recent attacks in surrounding towns and Beliard's own near destruction is the main talk of the town, but you begin hearing another interesting rumor. Several people in Beliard confirm rumors of people dressed in cultist garb. Specifically, you recognize the air and water descriptions traveling near Beliard on their way north out of the Somber Hills. They seem to avoid the town, however. Many of these cultists have returned from the north with haunted expressions. Each person also wore a placard around his or her neck reading, "I am punished." Beliard's few remaining guards had already been on high alert with recent cult activity and turned them away, but with the recent attack, a few continue to linger despondently on the outskirts of town.
Interesting. So they head north from here? Like up the river?
The general consensus is they seem to be heading, heading up north, along the road to the northeast, and from the general southern direction, either from south, southwest, basically the Somber Hills area.
So they're coming from the southwest, right?
Yes.
And then they went up to the north.
Yes.
That's where they get punished.
Yes, and then some have returned, yeah.
Okay.
And there actually appear to be a few lingering outside of town now.
Okay. I suppose we should go check on those folks. Maybe ask them some questions. We are still looking for Garrily, too, because she still has that trident that we want to get back.
Mm-hmm. You ask around, and well, go ahead and roll whatever speech check you wish when you
Okay.
and describe how you want to try to find somebody
So
and ask them.
Are these folks just sort of despondent, just wandering around, or what are they doing?
The cultists?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they appear to have just haggard expressions on their faces. They look almost like they've been like imprisoned, like they're not well kept. They appear weakened,
Okay.
emaciated, and they still wear, like their clothes are ragged, and they wear a giant placard that says, "In common, I am punished." And they don't.
I'm gonna.
They're just kind of hanging out around town as if they don't really know what to do.
Okay.
There's like
Since
maybe
they're
a handful of them.
cultists, since they're cultists, and I'm already predisposed not to like them, I'm gonna try intimidation, and I'm just gonna get all. I'm gonna like just single one out and get up all in his face, and demand to know what the meaning of this silly sign is. Yeah.
The man, you don't even open your mouth, and he just falls to his knees, and actually cries out, "Oh, it's Tyr's right hand of justice, come to destroy us all. We've heard of your teachings, the brutalness, the righteous fury." Like, he just kind of goes off on this. Apparently, the man has heard of you and is deeply, deeply afraid.
Elmar puffs his chest out a little bit.
And you eventually have to repeat the question because he's just prophesizing himself in front of you.
Okay.
And he seems to kind of remember himself and stand back up shakily. It says, "Haon has punished me. I am weak. I am not worthy to serve the elemental powers. I must atone."
Who is this Aeon?
Aeon heard the call of elemental prophecy. He descended from the skies. His arrival was preordained. It is his destiny to pick up the pieces of howling hatred and crushing wave. He is strong enough to assume control of both forces and rebuild them to greatness. But he requires followers who are strong. I was not.
If you know of me and my pursuit of justice, you should know that we are no friends to the elemental evils, and that we have smited them wherever we came across them.
He nods warily.
I dare say we should find out if we are strong enough in this Aeon's eyes. You will tell us where we can find him.
He looks nervous for a second, but just kind of looks you all over again and then nods quickly. Says, Aeon has touched down among the hilltop ruins in the north, on the southern edge of the Desserin Hills overlooking Jandar's Pass. There he passes judgment on any new followers fleeing the dismantling of the cults you so thoroughly smashed. He awaits the gifts that are to be bestowed upon him.
Say that last part again?
He awaits the gifts that are to be bestowed upon him.
Oh, okay. Gifts, I've got gifts for him.
Kalinar's the gift.
I am the gift. The greatest gift.
He's gonna wrap himself up with ribbon and a bow.
Merry
Hey!
The bow's gonna be covering up certain parts.
We're gonna build a giant chocolate cake.
Great. Okay. I'll ask him about if he knows anything about Garrely too. Like if he's seen any. What is she, an elf? Is she a young elf woman?
Yes.
Yeah. That might have been wielding the power of water.
Roll another speech check, please. Whichever one you want. He thinks for a moment and kind of scratches his head and nods slowly and says that he thinks that someone that matches that description might have made their way to the campsite. Did you actually mention the Trident, or just mention her?
Yeah, her and the Trident.
Okay.
Would be a young woman carrying a Trident.
His eyes widen when you mention the Trident. It says specifically, like, Haon is, and he repeats that Haon is awaiting the gifts to be bestowed upon him. And he notes that if she has the Trident, then she would be
she's not the
compelled
actual...
to bring it to him.
Yeah, okay. She's not the actual bearer of the Trident. She's just a messenger. Well, we should probably try to stop her before she actually gives this dude the Trident.
Or should we just go kill that guy?
Well, that too. We should do both.
Well, if we kill the guy first, then we don't have to worry about the tribe.
That's true. Find Geralt later if we kill him first. Get through. Oh wait, did everybody drop out?
No, I just lost Raymond's webcam.
Everybody froze. Is there anybody there?
No, we're not.
Everyone checking.
Eric and
Back.
Raymond. Okay.
Can you hear it? Don't do that. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. Raven's
Okay.
still a black box for me, but
Me too.
okay.
Might have had a momentary desync catastrophe.
That's right. All right. Well, I guess we should head that way. We're already headed to Yartar. Anyway, we have to go up there to disarm one WMD. So we might as well deal with some sort of new cult leader on her way.
Mine just froze up. I was wondering why no one was saying anything.
Reese attempted to pretend to freeze.
So, shall we head to this Haon, whatever? How do you spell it?
I will put it on the map for you,
Okay.
since you basically got a description of where it is.
Yeah. Haon. Okay. I was thinking like Aeon, like the dude from Skylanders. That's not it. Ah, that's close enough.
And I think we decided that you guys, or at least everybody minus Kalinar, was actually able to short rest in Meliar. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if any of you guys want to
Yeah.
use your hit dice, or I don't know if we actually went through the mechanics of the short rest, but we can do that before setting off.
I don't know how to keep track of which beads of prayer I've used. I've just used Windwalk, but I've just got them as spells. I guess I can keep track of that somewhere. I don't know.
See that you do.
I'll put them on prepared and take them off prepared whenever I've used them.
You notice that Miri's spear seems to have almost a magnetic pull to the northeast along Jandar's Pass as well.
Oh, yeah. He'll want the spear if he's
Yeah.
doing the water and the air.
I can't hear Heather at all. Can you guys hear her?
Did I say something? Nope.
No. I got nothing. More technical difficulties.
Miri's been silenced.
You'll have to play a couple games of Quick Match first. When in doubt, restart.
Mm-hmm. So Belliard has nothing to buy, really, you said?
Yeah, most of the town seems to have kind of fled preemptively just based on the other attacks on towns surrounding the area.
It might
Okay.
help if I wear my headphones the right way.
Hey.
There you go.
They were backwards. I'm pretty.
I like easy fixes.
I would like to buy a home.
Cheap real estate?
I assume the real estate's pretty cheap right now.
It's probably is pretty cheap right now.
the
You can
the
probably-
sellers may not be in town.
Yeah, buy a home over where Kalinar's cracked the earth open with the orb.
Only slight earthquake damage.
Yeah. Some mystical energies to be expected. So no, like I said, you guys can do any kind of short rest things. Calsor, what are you... Jesus. Apparently my child doesn't want to
Okay,
sleep
I'm
either.
good. I don't think any of us really used much in that fight.
I don't think so either.
Nope.
You guys had just long rested before that, so.
Yeah.
As you leave, you notice a dark gathering of storm clouds emanating from a specific point to the northeast. And then as you travel, the skies gradually darken and winds pick up. And by the time that you near the location, a full-on thunderstorm rages around you.
Oh boy.
We should have Miri windwalk to the other side of the earth, leave the spear there, come back.
The
Other
other
side of
side
the
of the Earth? The
Other side of
side
the
of the
Earth?
Earth?
China.
I'm not sure how I
Where are
feel
they-
about us bringing one of the spears to him.
Yeah, that's an interesting element to this.
I'm just
Oh. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
we'll fight him. We'll kill him.
This is probably all part of the DM's plan, where we just happen to bring the dwarf staff.
Time for them to
Powerful
assume
guy.
their Voltron form as they combine
right.
forces and
As soon
unleash.
as we get there, he's gonna like
You
somehow summon the
fools!
staff.
You played right into my hands.
That's right. The
But
spirit
it'll be
of the
fine.
China is gonna-
It'll be fine. I'm sure we can take it.
Anytime the DM says it'll be fine, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't worry about that. That's nothing for you to worry about.
Kethra's just waiting. She's gonna be like, "I told you so." Says Talus, write this down in your notebook. Say, on this date, I told you so.
Don't bring the spear.
Write it down.
What channels? There we go.
It has been written.
Good.
Alright, and you guys did leave the horses back at Red Larch, I believe, because you wind walked up to Belliard, so we'll just say that you hoofed it through a thunderstorm. You basically arrive right when the thunderstorm just starts really going.
Mm.
Alright, you guys make it to the description that the cultist gave you. You see a pretty obvious ruined stone wall, kind of like a Roman Colosseum tile on top of a natural hilltop, and you can easily see it from the road. And you can take a footpath that leads to the ruined stone wall that rings a hilltop. You see that a dozen tents are pitched within the shelter of the walls and along the pavilion. At one side of the camp, 5 slumped figures are tied to wooden posts, each captive with a placard around his or her neck, which you now recognize with the "I am punished" written across. And you can see silent figures standing guard. You recognize, mostly you recognize the chitin shields and sawtooth swords of the Water Reavers.
Mm.
And there appears to be one main sloped path up to the top.
Well, how do we want to play this? Do we just want to go hard and kill these Reavers? Just shock and awe our way up the path?
I say anyone who wants to execute and display others might deserve of that. Kalinar.
Say again?
You do notice the captives don't appear to be dead.
Oh.
They are extremely not looking good,
Mm.
and they are obviously tied up, but none of them do appear to be dead.
And I think I missed it, but why are they being punished?
There's some newfangled prophet who is trying to like combine the air and the water cults, and he's summoning cultists to him and judging them either strong enough or not strong enough to join his new cult or something, and punishing those who are not strong enough, I guess.
Mm.
He's judging people.
Yeah, you guys found the punished
That's
ones
Heian.
in outside of Belliard.
Yeah. All right, Kalinar's going to stroll up to the Reavers. Say, you detain
Stroll.
these men. Stroll up.
Saunter.
An amble.
He's like twirling his watch chain.
With his monocle in his eye.
takes his sword, tries to twirl it, just drops it, picks it up and up. God damn it.
I haven't practiced this very much.
The Reavers kind of clutch their weapons suspiciously and call out whenever you're in shouting distance. if you've come for judgment by the new prophet.
Say yes.
Kelenar calls out to them. Do you not yet know us? Your news spreads slowly through these cults.
They stare daggers at you.
We are the
You
traveling
don't.
magic act. And have we got a performance for you?
We are here to see Heian and discuss things with him.
We heard he likes magic tricks.
Discuss things.
Can you like behind me, like just
And Brandy.
Just
chatting
whispering.
nonsense? Yeah.
They kind of glance at you suspiciously, and then another figure walks kind of around them, dressed in the feathery robes of an air priest, and says, "Hold! I see they bring forth the gift of air. Windvane has been recovered. It calls to us, just as he declared." And he turns to address you all specifically. "The other has recently come, bearing drown. You will be permitted to enter the pavilion and present the gift to Heian, the new prophet. I am sure you will be judged favorably."
Judge him.
Miri mutters in the back. Don't mind her.
So I lovingly caress my pointy stick.
Very well. Let us see this Heian and see what his judgment looks like.
Okay. They let you through. They just kind of, the Reavers, there's about half a dozen of them kind of lingering around outside the ruined walls, kind of eye you suspiciously. One of them like nudges another and looks at him, and they kind of get their eyes wide as you walk past.
To ooze, waggle at them.
At this point, I imagine you have to basically keep the ooze in a bag of holding while you travel, because otherwise it would take you a year to get anywhere if he was just flailing behind you.
Dude, catch up! You're so slow.
Oh, you're so filthy, you've rolled over everything.
So much dirt and grass.
Someone, get a hose. So you guys make it through. The air priest kind of motions you around a corner through some crowded tents. You recognize several kind of generic hooded figures, as well as some like low-ranking air cult guys. You actually surprisingly recognize even a pair of Feathergale Knights that look like they were from the Spire. Might have been the last couple to flee.
Those sons of bitches. I told them to go
And
somewhere else.
And they have some hypocrites. Your eyes, however, are immediately drawn to the gigantic figure near the center of the pavilion, towering over 20 feet tall, with light skin and bluish hair. A
Dude, this
cloud
guy's
giant regards the scene with calm serenity, though his eyes watch you carefully.
Oh,
In the
boy.
middle of the pavilion is Sister Garrely. She's on her knees, head bowed, with Drown on the ground in front of her, completely unharmed, and sans chitinous casing. The cloud giant's eyes light up with an unsettling energy when he passes over Miri and the spear. He raises a massive arm and gestures next to Garrely. "I am Heian, and I heed the call. The prophets of air and water have fallen. They were weak. I shall make them strong again by uniting their power under a single banner of storm and thunder. If you truly deem yourselves worthy, you may submit yourselves to my judgment."
Mary's just gonna cock an eyebrow at him.
Miri, have you come to move at all since he gestured, or are you still standing?
Yeah, I'm still standing.
Let me think about it. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna call out to Sister Garrely. Sister Garrely! Do you know us? Are you still in enough of your mind to recognize our faces?
She appears to be unmoved, still with her head bowed, eyes closed, in front of Drown.
Okay.
Miri, you feel Windvane just start crackling with energy, like, almost like you're getting like constant little static shocks. Like you slid down a plastic playground slide, and now you're just constantly just zzz, zzz. It is uncomfortable at best. It does appear to be almost pulling you with a magnetic force towards Heion.
Okay. I'm gonna like dig the boot of my foot into the ground a little bit.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Aw, hell. Why'd you pick wisdom?
You're a monk, you should be wise.
Is that the check mark? Or the heart?
It's the heart.
The heart, yeah.
I lack the wisdom.
You feel a whispering in the corner of your mind that says that it would be the best idea in the world to kneel in front of this giant and pledge your support and gift of Windvane to him.
Oh, my shiny stick.
Your mind races as this this giant becomes this godlike figure and bestows upon you every desire and treasure you could ever wish for, and all your friends are happy and retired. Kalinar's in an arena somewhere, just killing things. Talos is in a library, just happy as a clam. Kethra's probably long dead. In a gutter somewhere. Happy as a clam.
That would be believable.
Ooze is in the ooze fields, just flailing about.
Flailing his flangella wildly.
Literally, it's a scene of like poppy fields, like a puppy runs by, and all of a sudden you hear this, "Arr!" This giant ooze flangella comes up,
Pulls it in.
starts dissolving it. This happy music plays. He's so happy.
Do
My
we
point is
notice
big.
anything is happening to Mary? Do we notice her change? Or is this all internal right now?
If you're paying attention, you would probably notice that she is, her eyes are like blinking back, and she appears to be taking a few tentative steps towards the cloud giant. And her grip on the spear, if you weren't holding the spear before, you definitely are now. And it appears to be slacked and not in a hostile pose, but in a like kind of this like an offering.
Can I try to like shake this off again? Because this is my pointy stick. This is mine. I pried it from that bitch's fingers.
I will give you another chance, but for now you are at least taking steps towards Sister Garrely. What would the rest?
Slap her as hard as you can.
She didn't like that last time. She didn't like that at all.
So is Cloud Giant just standing there?
He is standing in front of them with his arms crossed and kind of letting this scene play out.
Am I charmed?
His all eyes are not in the technical sense.
'Cause I have stillness of mind. I may use an action to end a charm.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So if I'm being charmed, I can stop that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I might let you use that in a second. I want to see what the rest of you guys want to be doing and reacting to this
No
scene
one
right
better
now.
hit me.
How big is the cloud giant?
Yeah.
How big?
Tall, is that what you said?
He is over 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Oh, this can't
Damn.
be Valley.
And
Hey,
looks
on.
quite bulky and muscular.
Let me ask you, by what right do you claim the power of air and water? Who bestows upon you the responsibility of carrying both burdens?
He appears to ignore you at first, staring as Miri slowly makes her way up to him, and not taking his eyes off the weapons. And then finally he flicks like his eyes towards you, like barely even moving himself, and just kind of sighs in your direction. Says, "I have nothing to prove to a dragonling. I have descended from the skies, have heard the call of prophecy. I, and I alone, am strong enough to wield the combined powers here."
Then you are a fool like all the others. The call of this prophecy is nothing more than black magic. A might in your mind, controlling you as it controlled the others. You are no more than a puppet for some greater being.
"Tell me, dragon man, wearing the emblem of a dead god, who controls you? What might do you hear in your mind?"
It's got you there.
I know the strength of my faith, giant. Perhaps we should test our respective voices and see whose is mightier.
He seems to regard you for a moment and says, "I will not need bring myself down to your level, dragonling."
Can I shake this charm yet?
1 second. What are Kethra and Talus want to be doing during this exchange?
Kethra is kind of sneaking around looking underneath boxes or crates looking for shiny treasures.
Kethra, you do notice that behind Heion, kind of up against a wall, directly behind him are two very large wooden chests. The tents don't appear to have anything that's really of value to you, just appear to be the most basic, like sleeping arrangements.
Every time that I think the giant is not looking at me, I want to get closer to the treasure. Going around him. Not straight through, but around him.
Okay. Around him. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Let me roll a stealth check. Oh shit.
31.
Good lord. I forgot if you have your hood of stealthiness or not.
Oh yeah, I do have my elven cloak. Forgot about that.
That's the one.
Yeah, you've not used it since you got it, I don't think.
That's
I
the one that
know.
grants advantage, right?
This is my first time.
Oh, I guess using the cloak, yeah.
Pop
You've
this cloak,
stealthed
Terry.
before. Alright, so
Thank
we'll
you for
say
the
that
reminder.
we'll say you pulled your cloak down and just fucking disappeared from view. Everybody's like, "Wait, wasn't there
I am
4
the
of them
knight."
here?" And people start doubting your very existence. Like, I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking of the ooze back there, and the guy's like, "No, I would not have confused the ooze."
And that is how I end up dead in a gutter with no one knowing.
No one knew
The
you
end.
existed.
Kethra story, yeah. You disappeared from you stealthed so hard the world couldn't find you. Talus, what are you and Ooze doing?
Talos is gonna say, Um, any god that commands you to control the minds of others is no god to follow. If you do not release them now, you shall see the transformative powers of Tyr with your own eyes. To ooze, get ready.
Gargle, gargle, gargle. Mary, you can use stillness of mind to snap yourself out of it and kind of shake your head, and I will give you what you want to do next. You are now.
I'm gonna do like a really fancy like move, like wah thing with the
What was that?
with the staff, and be like, "Bitch, this is my pokey stick."
Like a twirly motion?
Yeah, like a little twirly motion. You, like
Okay.
spin it in front of you and around your back. You know.
Oh, yeah, nice. Okay.
Wah!
Just kidding.
Like,
Heion scowls at all of your various reactions, and finally,
can I also do this?
yes, absolutely. He sighs heavily and says, "Very well. Judgment will be swift and deadly."
Can I poke him?
We can now roll for initiative as soon as I move you guys over. And you can see the crazy situations you guys are in.
What wacky hijinks have we gotten ourselves into?
Do
no.
wackiest.
There are birds in here too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the hippogriffs.
No one told me there'd be birds.
I run for my life.
Birds. Why do there have to be
Eric.
birds?
Eric,
What?
have you prepared a planar ally?
I have.
Okay, good. Just checking.
If you're asking me if I have made a bunny in the character sheets, then
Oh, God.
yes, you are correct. A Vorpal bunny of
sorry,
Tears might.
Lord Thunder.
Better roll higher than the 6, Kalinar.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to break out that YouTube thing again
The song's gonna have to come out.
every time? Otherwise, the spell doesn't work. Alright, give me a moment because I have a lot of initiatives to roll.
Mm-hmm.
This will be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very...
All the windows will be open.
This will be good because my friend just finished watching the Gilmore Girls, and my phone just going bzz, 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 bzz.
We must talk about Gilmore Girls.
I think Heather spent like 3 evenings straight just doing nothing but watching hours of Gilmore Girls.
Nice.
Okay. There's so many things here. I appreciate that you guys attempted a dialogue first. I enjoyed that.
Who knows? That storm giant might have backed down.
You could all be working for him now.
That's right.
I would have had to rewrite everything.
Who could be helping him hunt for the other 2 staffs?
We'll give you all the power, storm giant. You
All,
believe you should rule the world.
you're my god now. The next strongest creature I find is always my god. Twos just has your initiative, right?
Yes.
I am still rolling.
So do we think he's more dexy or more strengthy?
I would say strength.
He looks pretty fucking strong.
He's a giant fucking...
Because I've got 9 key points that I get to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are
Looks
basically fully rested.
like he's got vampire teeth, too.
Yeah. Oh, why he's got like
That's
fangs?
Interesting. Yeah.
It's the official Cloud
Is
Giant
he,
picture.
is he considered a monster?
He is considered a giant. Giants
Yeah,
are their
giants
own
do
thing.
Or any of the things in this room considered a monster?
Probably the closest thing to that is to ooze.
What are
I don't know if
hippogriffs?
there's not really a monster. It's like aberrations and fiends.
Well then why the hell did you give me a staff that can dominate monsters?
Oh, that's the one that does the air elemental.
Yeah. Well, it says cast dominate monster. Oh, on an air elemental. I need to finish reading.
Alright, I think I have everything in here.
Just remember, bow to the hippogriff first.
This is Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Yes.
I'll kick you in the face. Oh, I didn't do Sister Garrely. I do still have her on here. Excellent.
Sister Garrely's gonna go. I don't like that.
This is a good example of responding to player changes.
Probably shouldn't have tried to destroy the Tyrant.
Incorporating new elements into here. So now we've got Sister Garrely from Phandalin in
In hindsight, we shouldn't have let the Trident out of our own property, but we didn't know.
We
didn't
listen.
know.
We didn't listen.
Oopsie.
All right, for once I get to go first, motherfuckers.
Just barely.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's my combat music? As I sift through my windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 character sheets open right now, by the by.
We'll bring.
Empathize with me! Alright. The low-ranking air initiates will go. And they will use Guiding Wind to gain advantage on their next ranged attack. And want to have one throw. Let's see, what is the range on that thing? 25? Alright. Alright, that top one will throw a dagger at Talus.
Nah, he doesn't want to do that.
And this one will throw a dagger at Miri. Suck dagger. I remember last time I had like these dagger guys, I was getting all kinds of hits though.
I think you were, yeah.
Oh, my health is so low.
I think you got hurt in the last fight. Did you?
You should have rolled the hit dice to bring your
Win.
health back up.
Right, you may not have been here when we were talking about the short
Okay,
rests.
all right. Well, I'll let you do it now. You, the three of you could short rest in Beliard while Kalinar was hauling ass back from destroying the orb.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead and spend some hit dice.
1, 2, 3. Not good at all. 4.
How many do you have? Well, I guess there's many
I
levels.
have all 9.
Yeah, you have all 9, yeah.
You're at 24 points so far.
One more. All right.
30 points.
Most of you chill. Talus actually was in the back room of Beliard, actively wrapping gauze around wounds.
Oh my god, I'm so bruised.
I'm okay.
So
I
that's
don't
30
know what you got hit by.
It was that fucking dude riding
The
the bullet,
Yeah.
the belay bullet. Yeah, I speared his ass so many times.
That's right, he was stabbing him, yeah.
This
All right.
Talus's flashes suddenly of just spears raining down on him. All right, now I will throw a dagger at you with advantage. 23.
That's, yeah.
My solid dagger hits continue.
Like,
I use up
quick
all my
question.
good rolls.
Quick question.
Yes.
With my cloak up, what happens if I attack someone?
You are.
Attack, I assume?
I'm letting you be currently stealthed right now. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
If you attack someone, you still have to go. The rules of being out of line of sight still apply for stealthing. The cloak just gives you advantage when you do stealth.
What? Okay. So if I attack someone, then I break stealth and everyone sees me?
Correct.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay. And then this one is for Mary. 21.
Not as good. Or 21, yeah.
Oh, balls. That's right, you can catch daggers in your mouth.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and throw it back.
Alright. I'm trying to think of how the mechanics for that work.
I get to make an attack with a weapon, add proficiency bonus, as long as it's within a range of like the 2060, which she wrote like 20, I think.
Yeah.
So she literally catches it in her mouth and spits it back at him.
Yes.
What movie was that where the dude like catches a bullet in his mouth and spits it out and like shoots the other guy? I think it's like an Ace Ventura
Oh,
movie.
no.
I think that's a roll of 1d20 plus proficiency bonus plus dex bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think you're.
To see if you hit him first.
Yeah.
Plus general badassery.
Alright, so what was that again?
Roll 1d20
Huh?
plus whatever your proficiency bonus is. It should be 4.
4.
Plus your
Yeah.
dex bonus. I
Which
don't
is
know what that
also 4. So 1d20 plus 8, or plus 4 plus 4.
Oh.
We're gonna do it. You're better at throwing daggers than he is.
Yep.
And then
26.
now you roll a 1d4.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because you had your dex bonus.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Alright, that went terribly for you. That was massive damage. He does save against the surprise of having the dagger he just threw suddenly embedded into his chest. It's like, wait, this isn't what was supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen this way at all.
I totally forgot I had that, like, I could deflect the ranged attack. I totally forgot I had that.
It doesn't come up too often. I don't have a whole lot of like standard ranged
Missile guys.
Yeah. Like all our
But
ranged
I've
guys
used,
are.
like, darts and stuff before, and I've totally forgotten I had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've used a few
Rolling
darts.
through everything, like, alright, what can I use to, like, get myself not killed?
Not killed. Alright, the priest will step over here and be like, combat's afoot! What can he do? He will begin casting a spell targeting Talus.
That's
He
probably
will-
not good.
He will take out what looks like a twig that's been charred. 26. All right. He'll be casting the evocation spell Witch Bolt, and he would like to cast it at level 2. Witch Bolt is the. I believe I have to roll to hit you, but then I can use. I think I can like auto hit you after that or something. How does this work? Hit the target takes. Each of the caster's turn for the duration, I can use my action to deal. So I hit you. I roll to hit first, and then after that, he can use his turns to keep hitting you. It's the Sith lightning, basically. Just continually crackles at you. It is a concentration spell, also.
Who's throwing this out at me?
This dude down here.
Okay. And he has to roll an attack roll?
He does.
Okay. I will allow it, but his attack roll is going to be 10.
Okay.
It's going to miss.
There you go.
Would you like me to roll to see how much damage it would do?
Sure. The what if scenario.
Yep.
Word.
Oh, he would have hit pretty well.
That would have hit. 10 lightning.
Alright, the lightning bolt goes off but singes a tent. A tent instead. Alright, Miri.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of targets.
Yeah.
Sure is. Garely at the moment still has her head bowed in front of Drown.
Can I use a free action and slap her?
I would
See if
count
I
that
can-
as an action.
Damn it. Trying to wake her up.
You can use a free action to try to talk to her.
I'm not good with the talkie. I'm good with the stabby. Okay. Mainly because this guy's really, really big. And I honestly don't want to be next to him. 5, 10.
That does count as moving away from him.
But I wasn't adjacent to him.
Yeah, he takes up all these squares right here.
I was right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
takes up all those squares right there.
But there's one right here.
That's also adjacent.
They're diagonal.
He is in
Diagonal
the
from
square.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Corner,
he is
yeah.
a full 3 squares across in every
Oh, okay,
direction.
that one right there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks weird because the way the circle works, but
Yeah, it doesn't.
essentially that is his zone of control. He has quite the reach on those giant-ass arms.
You need to put a box around him. Oh. Well, shit.
Yep, you are engaged with the giant.
Alright then.
Engaged to be married.
Because why not? Hang on, which one of these was the deck save? I now have 2 of these things and I can't remember which one is the deck save. Also, why does it use my wisdom modifier if it's a deck save?
Probably uses the wisdom one to charge it.
Well, it's the DC. It's 8 plus my wisdom modifier plus my proficiency bonus deck save.
Yeah, the deck save is what I use to roll, and then it uses your wisdom to get the number.
That's stupid. Alright. So we don't think he's very dexy, right? We think he's just more strong.
I don't think he's gonna be dodging around a whole bunch.
Alright. So before you start rolling your dex thing, I'm gonna be spending a shit ton of key points. Alright. So there's this one. So that's 2. And then I'm going to spend 3 more key points on that.
So you've already spent 4 key points now.
I have 9.
Wow.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. 17 plus 14 is 31.
31 damage with a dex save. You're correct, he's not very dexy.
Alright, good. Yes!
He's not.
And he gets
Bonus
knocked
throw.
prone, too.
Takes a full 31 damage, and you manage to whip out a magical force of water and basically just tug on his legs. And he kind of crashes to one knee with a crack and gives out a grunt.
Yeah, he's prone. He's not on one knee, he's prone.
As he, well, yeah, he's, yeah. My bag.
I don't think I want to pull him any closer.
I don't think he can get pulled any closer
Yeah.
without you toppling over on you.
Actually, can I knock him down on Garrely?
What?
If we can save Geraldine, we'd like to. She's presumably under the control of some evil forces here.
I know, that's why I'm trying to like knock her out of it.
By squishing
By-
If I drop a cloud giant on her, that's liable to knock her out of it.
It's also liable to kill her, I think. I don't think she's very tough.
Knock her unconscious. I mean,
Garely the pancake.
yeah. See, Kethra understands.
I'll I'll rule that he just kind of stumbles over and falls near her, but still takes up the same general space.
Alright.
Kethra?
Can I stand here? Is that a standing spot?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little elevated platform.
Hmm.
So you can like shimmy your way up there.
I'm gonna try something different though.
You'd already have advantage on him because he's prone.
Different's always
That is
good.
true.
I think your mic's also up.
My bad. I said I'm gonna try something different. Different's always good.
Oh, hell.
Always try something different.
Oh, always? Something different every time.
Mostly.
I'd like to let you know I'm using that. And I am going to charm Garely.
Okay. Must make a wisdom saving throw and does with advantage if you and your companions are fighting it.
We're not fighting her.
Nobody's attacked Garely yet, no.
And since I'm hidden with my magical ambush, she has disadvantage on any saving throw.
Magical ambush. That's some bullshit.
You magically.
It's my-
Sure,
it's
That
my-
just sounds like something Rogue's made up. And also, I'm better at magic now because I'm stealthing. What? Alright.
That's right.
She's actually very wise, being a cleric, but let's see how she does with disadvantage.
Yes!
Wow.
A critical fail with disadvantage. Stupid stealth ambush. Alright, she does appear to be charmed by you.
Now, can I like telecommunicate with her, or how does that work actually?
I don't think it confers telecommunication abilities.
That's okay.
I don't
I
think.
think you can just talk to her. Yeah.
I think she just regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Good.
Which is back to normal, I guess.
Yeah. So when the spell goes off, her head was still bowed, and she suddenly kind of crinkles her forehead, and kind of brings her hand up there, like just a pulsing pain in her mind. And she looks up and kind of blinks away a bit, and she still appears to be under some great discomfort, but does appear to be looking at you all for like the first time, and like recognition starting to dawn on her face, but it is kind of painful for her to be doing so. She's constantly glancing back at Drown, still on the ground.
That's fine. I don't want to do anything yet.
You don't want her picking that up. Trust me.
Right, I don't want her doing anything yet. She's my
Mary,
friend.
you notice that a few of her arms, her arm has a few of the little barnacles growing on it, also.
Can I talk to her?
You can. It's her turn next, so we can have a discussion if you wish.
I'll just, I guess, like, loud whisper to her. It speaks to you too, doesn't it?
She kind of looks at you for a second, eyes wide, and then nods warily and rubs her head. She's like, I'm sorry. It's like
Kethra says, shh, ignore her.
She claims like a dagger in her mind, and it's like painful. She's like, I'm not sure what's happening right now. I feel like another presence is there, just warring inside of me. But
You must overpower it.
she nods and kind of grimaces and continues to glance down at. Yeah, she's like, what should I do?
Don't touch it.
Roll a.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna keep talking to her. The more you touch it, the more it'll consume you.
Yeah, roll whatever you want for your speech, like a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
That's some good advantage.
She nods and starts actively backing away until she suddenly seems to notice Heian for the first time in front of her, and her eyes grow like wide. And you can say, "Oh dear, what is
What the
this?
fuck's happening?
Who is this?
I'm gonna look at her again and say, Garrily, kick it to me.
Did you bring this one down to his knees already?"
Yes, kick
Kalara's gonna quote John McClane. Welcome to the party, pal.
Tried it to me, Garrily. Kick it over here. Don't touch it, just kick it.
She nods and kind of kicks it over, and it clangs down over in your direction.
I'm gonna use Wind Vane and just like slide it closer to me.
All right. Oh, she has. She will.
Oh shit.
What?
She's an elf, isn't she?
She. Don't worry about that. We'll just pretend
Okay.
she's maybe a half elf or something. I don't know. You're right. I missed that too.
We'll say that her prior friendship to us canceled out any elf.
Yes.
instances.
Yes, the charm person actually didn't work, but because of your like love for her, it came through. It managed to at least woo her out of it, and then Miri did get the critical hit on the persuasion. So, she says, "I'll help you as best I can," and she casts Shield of Faith on Miri. Or wait, a creature within range. So you get +2 AC.
Oh.
Sweet.
That's a bonus action, but she's not really gonna. I guess we'll count her action as kicking the thing over because she doesn't want to incur the wrath of the giant by moving away from it.
Well, it's prone, so he can't really attack.
I think he still can. It's just he has disadvantage, I think.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Speaking of the giant,
It's not. Oh, it is his turn. Okay, he goes before all of us. I didn't know that.
yeah.
He's called Heian the Punisher.
Heian the Punisher!
He's probably gonna be really mad that I knocked him on his ass.
He's
And now
not,
I have both the Trident and Wind Vane.
he's not terribly pleased about that now.
He is Heian the pun is her.
Alright. He will lift himself up, obviously. Stand up to his full height and bellow out, "I am Heian! I have descended from skies, blah blah blah.
And falls on his butt.
The weapons are mine by right. I will take them by force."
Mary's just gonna like pull her hood over her head a little bit tighter and be like, "Bring it." I've taken 2 of these by force already.
This is he is. He's gonna move his hands around and begin muttering,
He knows magic.
"I am Heian." Cloud Giants know mini spells. Taught in Cloud Giant. Cloud Giant school. I gotta look up what level spell this is. What does 18 get you?
I don't ever remember.
A free soda?
Yeah. I rolled a 9.
Half off your next purchase.
It's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. You get the spell's base level and the spell's school. I actually have to look up the spell's base level because this is an innate spell, so I don't have the spell listed.
It's in his blood.
The spell's level is 5th level, and it is a transmutation spell.
You're good.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna turn me into like an amoeba?
Damn, I wanted to see what it was.
So you have to roll for it, right? It's above.
Yeah.
So you need a DC of 15.
Let's roll 1d20.
No, you roll your the check mark next to your intelligence. As your spellcasting ability. So you do get a plus, probably 4 to it.
That's pretty
Plus
good.
5. Nice. All right, you shut that shit down and fizzle it. And he curses and says, "Ah, kill the wizard!"
Fall on your butt.
They always want to kill you, Reese.
Kalinar, hold my beer.
Spits in his hands. Next are the knights.
Good lord.
There's a lot of things.
All right. You're dead last. Yep.
He was already useful.
I think it's something else. Oh,
Yeah,
your-
the other
your-
priest.
Yeah. Cognition die.
Yeah. The nearest knight will attack Kalinar. Says, "This is for the spire, you sons of bitches!
I told you to leave the cults!
I found a new cult! It's my home now!"
You've let me down! That's gonna hit. Damn it, my AC's 20 now and it's still hit. Still managed to
Just
hit me.
barely.
11. Just barely.
I don't think... Well, you cast a spell, so he kind of broke stealth there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was directing it towards Garrely, but
This knight will climb up to your position and attack. Says, "I've found one back here sneaking around! You sneaky son of a bitch!" Longsword!
I guess I will dodge the first one. Have it. 15.
Oh, 16 hits? What's your AC?
Oh, sorry. Wait. Yeah, that's a 15.
Oh, okay. So take 6 plus 9 is 15 damage?
Yep.
Mhm.
Longsword cuts through. Man, I'm getting these attacks off.
Mm-hmm.
Kalinar, it's finally your turn.
Is it?
This
I
is not
don't
the time you
know
wanted to
what
roll a
I'm
10 on
doing.
initiative.
No. Kalinar is going to say to the giant, "Let us see whose faith truly wins the day." And he's going to start clutching the beads at his throat. And one of them is going to glow. And it's going to bless 3 people. I don't know if Kethra's within 30 feet of me. She is.
Oh, nice.
Midi, Miri, and Kethra are all blessed. Which is just on attack rolls. We roll an extra 1d4. I don't know what symbol I can put on.
Yeah, let's pick a good symbol. How about this little lightning glowing one?
There you go. Okay,
Alright,
and
so it'll be
then
up to you guys to remember that. I've added the symbol.
then he's going to use his action surge, take another action, And he's going to begin speaking. It sounds like he's speaking to the giant at first, but he's not. Saying, Tyr, this creature befouls your justice. He seeks to bring elemental evil upon this world. I pray, send us a champion that we might defeat this evil.
Whoa.
Here's a paragraph.
Yeah, that's a lot of text.
Several
Here's
paragraphs.
War and Peace.
Your prayer is met with silence for a while. You begin to yeah. You begin to wonder if Tyr is in fact out there or not. Question your very faith. Wonder who you pray to. I'm stalling. I can find my notes on this.
Okay.
Alright, I guess maybe I didn't write notes on this. A very soft gust of wind kind of rolls by your face, and then a sudden eruption of earth, and then a pouring out of air kind of combines together in front of you and begins forming into solid chunks, and then those chunks suddenly gleam over into like hardened steel, and slowly take on a humanoid appearance of a armor of a warrior encased in just solid steel armor that's glowing, and it kind of has very like robotic movements, almost exaggeratedly so. And it kind of glances at you and says in a very deadpan robotic voice, "Justice will be served."
Oh boy, same thing we fought earlier. Okay. Champion of Tyr! This storm giant and his cronies do great injustice upon the world. I beseech you to help us put down their evil.
Give us a task, follower of Tyr.
Your task, destroy this storm giant and rid his evil of this land.
What will you offer for our guidance and help?
I
Give
will
him a
offer...
Give him drown.
I don't want to get him drowned. Corrupt him.
He'll
Make
take
him a
it.
terror.
He'll
Make
take it
him
back to the other.
I am
world.
the new leader of the cult.
He'll take it to the other world, and it won't be in this world anymore.
But we need it to close all the whatchamacallums, elemental holes in the world.
Fine.
Whatever you would ask of me, I would do. I have paltry few physical treasures to offer you, but any that I possess may be yours. Under a certain
It-
way.
Yeah, it appears to regard you silently, and then nods and says, "Payment will be recompensed following the cleansing of this site."
Agreed.
Afraid you don't know what you're agreeing to.
I don't know
It's
what
not
I'm doing.
dragon scales.
Yeah, they're also dragon scales. Here you go.
Have some good berries.
Unfortunately, I rolled a higher initiative, so.
Yeah, so he won't go for a while.
Yeah. Alright, that was definitely your action.
Yes. Well, that was 2 actions because those beads each count as.
That's
an
true,
action.
yeah. Action, surge action.
Yep. So that's it for me.
Alright, cultists will swarm Talus. As they do.
Ruh-roh.
This one's gonna swing past the tents. I don't think this one can get to you, however. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. All 4 of them will attack Talus in a whirlwind of scimitars.
Oh God. That's terrible.
Number 1. What's your AC right now? With shield?
19.
Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Son of a bitch.
Just a bunch of scimitars just glancing
awful,
off.
awful attacks all around. I rolled.
I'm
I
gonna
rolled
need me some beers after this.
I rolled 2 4s. Next to the hippogriffs. God damn it! You added another character sheet I have to keep track of also.
That's right.
Bastards. Hippogriff will march forward and attempt to attack Callan.
They like to attack me, but there's no room.
It's getting very crowded. In
It is.
this little hall.
Fireball everything! Alright, Hippogriff on Kalinar.
Okay.
He's like crashed into the tent, yeah. Hippogriffs don't care.
Neither of those do nothing.
Either of those do nothing. Alright. And the other Hippogriff is already in range of Kethra, so we'll attack her. Much better attacks.
Damn.
Kethra's
Okay.
taking some hits back there.
Yeah, seriously.
Hit.
This is when the 1 reaction a turn thing is painful, because I've get so many fucking hits on you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I still have all those Reavers too, yes.
So much
March
stuff.
forth, army of death, and consume them
In
all!
this campaign.
I don't even think they can make it to you.
Yeah, I don't know how far they can make it in unless they're stepping over the bodies of their own teammates.
Save me too.
Clog
Yeah.
up the pathway. They can't make it in.
Pretty sure none of them actually... Actually, that one will make it and attack to Ooze.
No.
She says, this was not in my job description. The Ooze is not armored, so she gets to use her extra 1d8.
Oh boy. He has 6 health points.
Oh no, dude.
Does he not heal? I thought he healed.
Does he?
I guess we didn't long... Well, we long rested after the... Did he get injured in the Earth fight?
I don't remember, man.
Because I think when he long rests, he heals. The thing we need to be doing, which we've forgotten, is that every long rest, you need to be recasting Animate Dead to actually maintain control of him. Because that lasts for 24
right.
hours. And we've totally forgotten about that for sessions and sessions and sessions. That should be taking up a 3rd spell slot to maintain control. And technically let you control more of them, I think. If you use like a bigger spell slot.
Yeah.
You have an army of zombies.
Alright, if he had long rested, still alive.
I presume he was back up to 37, so now he's down to...
Some number I can't even see.
So many numbers. Alright, now we are finally down to Talus. Dead last.
Alright, to ooze will Pseudopod, the cultist on the right.
Pseudopod. To ooze usually hit things, but not today.
That was a 6.
Talos will Misty Step.
Get the hell out of there.
But where?
Where's the safest spot?
No. Yeah.
Off the map.
I teleport off the world. There are some breaks in the wall. Crumbling wall.
Talos will assume nothing will take him from the other side.
I'll be
Alright.
safe back here.
You should just step into the giant pocket.
Hello.
Safe there.
I'm a part of you now.
Just no.
It's okay, guys. I'm gonna find his ticklish spot. I'll roll investigation. a little hands-on investigation.
And let's see how this works. I'm
Yes!
going to throw out.
Unleash something crazy! If it requires character sheets, I will reach that screen and slap you.
He's gonna take some of his bullets from his sling, cast animate objects.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, yeah. Another thing.
Another thing! I never did make character sheets for this. We'll just have to wing it.
So this, there'll be 10 of them.
So you choose the size? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
You
so
know
they're
what-
gonna be tiny. So they have 20 hit points and 18 AC,
I still have that sword.
plus 8 to hit, and they do 1d4 plus 4 damage each.
This is one... This is like a swarm type situation?
Yeah, they're a swarm of beads.
Okay.
You know what you should do on your next turn?
Like nanobots.
You should smoke that smoke muffet pipe.
God damn it. Don't listen to him.
Huh?
Yeah, I know I should, but that takes a full action.
Let's just fill this map. Oh, then we'll pull out our water weirds. some water weirds.
Yeah! Let's get everything in here.
Fill this map up with.
Alright. Pretend this picture of a sword is your stupid flying objects.
Alright, so they have 20 hit points each, right?
Yeah, all those stats are each, as far as I can remember. So you're gonna have to put like a number or something on the thing. I don't know how that works. Like how many bullets are left in the swarm.
Okay.
And
Because
then,
they each have their own HP and all that stuff.
yeah, they'll
They
attack
each
that.
have their own HP?
I think so, yeah.
And you're trying to get the smallest objects?
Mm-hmm.
Animated object is a construct with AC, hit points, attack, strength, and dex determined by its size. Tiny has 20 hit points, 18 AC, plus 8 to hit, 24 plus 4 damage, 4 strength, 18 dex.
And he is animating 10 of those. So each one is technically its own thing. It's
So okay, so it's not a swarm. It's 10 individual
10 little things. Yeah,
things. Jesus.
I don't know how to calculate that really, like or put that on the board accurately.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate you. 8, 9, 10.
And they're tiny, so they should be like, I don't know, don't know if they should all fill up one square, but
Yeah, they can. I tried to make them. Oh, shit.
I don't know how you're gonna roll all this shit.
Can't you just hit the number 10 on top of one of them or something? Like with the icon?
I could if he wants to just keep them all moving as one thing, but technically he's got 10
Yeah.
different ones. He could split them up if he wanted to.
Yeah, I'll just keep him as one for now. That's fine.
Okay. That's an insane spell. Okay, it is a concentration
Yeah.
spell. That's crazy. And use a bonus action to, which I guess you actually already used it to mentally Misty Step, so. Okay, is that it?
That's true.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Surround yourself with the bullets so no one can get to you.
All right, why don't we take a break? That was one round of this combat.
Nope.
Why don't we take a quick break
And-
and we will.
And in this one round, we didn't minus any elements for the fight. We just added to it.
Yes, you sons of bitches. Just added elements to my fight. Crap, where's my break music? Finding my break music. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, break time.
Break time.
But we are back, I assure you. No more of thatness. Alright, so top of round 2. Yeah, and I've still got all my toys, so let's continue
Nobody
this
died.
business. This initiate will come up here and attack Sister Garely. It's pretty much at this point, people can only attack people in front of them because it is crowded in here. Fucking daggers, man.
Yep.
They're the worst. So she will get stabbed slightly, and she is not an adventurer on your caliber, so that does some damage. This one will attempt to attack the Avatar of Justice. No dice. And there's the priest. The priest is going to... No, he's not going to do that. It's dumb.
This is mine.
That's a dumb idea, I say. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will wander over here, glance up there, see a sliver of Talus, and a host of flying objects near him. Motherfucker.
Alright.
And it's too far away to do anything about it.
It's too crowded.
Yeah. Priest, I hate your fucking spells so much.
They hate you too.
Yeah. I don't know.
Your turn, then.
Priest stares dumbfounded.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a dagger at Talus. Maybe this will make it. He gets disadvantage though, because it's beyond 20 feet. Nine. All right, Mary.
Yay, my turn.
9 indeed.
Okay.
Rolled a 4.
Alright, so I've already done 30 damage to a giant wind giant. How much more health could he have, right?
That's a
He
great
does look pretty
question.
big.
$29 for 11.
That's a pretty solid hit.
How about 26 for 14?
Roll a wisdom saving throw as you use Wind Bane against the Cloud Giant.
Why?
Because it doesn't like that. Alright, you're able to push back its thoughts and feelings to the back of your mind for now.
Let's do what I tell it
Shut
to
up,
do.
Whitman. Do what I said.
You're a spear. Stop that.
Alright, 26 for 14.
also hit solidly. His thundering voice booms out. That is mine, my right. You will give it to me, or I will pry it from your dead hands.
I choose option 2.
Dead Z's it is. Dead hands. Kethra.
So many options.
Also, shut up about your so many options. I have so many options.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hit this guy with my sword, which is not lit aflame.
Just
Sorry, the
walk
guy on
by.
the left. Get a flanking bonus. Thank goodness.
What is
Oh,
the
wait.
R that the
Oh,
Avatar's
crap.
putting out, by the way?
I hit the wrong button.
That was just some flavorful, like, he's glowing with radiant
Oh, okay.
light.
Sorry, I meant to do a sneak attack, so I'll just roll 5d6.
Against this left guy?
It's a 6 because it's not on fire.
Okay.
But I'm flanking with this guy here.
Okay, yeah, good.
So another 26 damage.
Alright.
32 on this guy.
He had not that many hit points, but
You're
you
overdoing it.
stabbed him in the chest and he just explodes and just bloody piles.
And then I'm going to use my last 5 feet to go there. I still am disengaging.
Yes.
And then I yell out to Garely, Garely, my friend, heal me. Let's see what
yes,
she does.
of course.
And she's charmed by me. And that will be the end of my turn.
You have to do what I say, Gareth.
You're a friendly acquaintance.
For
Come,
1 hour, you must do what I say.
risk
As
your
a friendly acquaintance.
That's right.
We might be
What a
more.
friendly acquaintance do for me.
We might be more than just friends after that.
Oh God, you're gonna use a charm person to date rape somebody?
We may need to change your alignment slightly. She says, okay, I can heal you, but it's not quite as effective from range.
What range
And
do
if-
you need?
And if I try to get near you, things will attack me.
That's okay.
Murder yourself to heal me.
That's what friends would do for each other, right?
Just, you guys are nuts. So yeah, she will cast Healing Word. And I guess I will let you heal that, because for some reason I didn't put that in the thing. 1d4 plus 5. Get all those hit points. Nice! Full 9.
Thank you.
The Avatar
time-
will...
Next time you can do better.
The she literally can't. She rolled max. In fact.
Cast it at level 2 or something. I don't know.
The best heals I have.
Cast level 3.
I haven't
got
leveled up
barnacles.
since you saw me back when you were small. Yeah, the Avatar will fist this nearest knight.
Great.
He says first.
And
Yeah,
play
first
basketball
first
with
one first one misses terribly, but the second one will hit.
Does he have
Or
advantage
11.
with me?
I'm not giving NPCs flanking bonuses, no.
Oh, okay.
And as he punches him repeatedly, he says, "Justice will be served."
Great.
Next is the giant, and he will saunter and move his aura of squareness.
Thank you.
Come, aura! Enshrine me! And let's see, what does he have? Alright, he will heft a gigantic Morning Star. And he will swing once at Kethra and once at Kalinar. Says, "Woe them!" Or sorry, once at Kethra and once at Miri.
I don't have Windbang.
Actually, no, he won't. He will swing once at Garrily and once at Miri. Says, "They are mine by right."
I already took Garrely's.
We'll do Miri first. That's right, you did. You get both of these attacks.
You talked him out of it.
You may have just
Damn
saved
it.
Garrily's life, though, because I don't think she could take one of these. Enjoy.
Thank you, honey.
There's the first Morning
yeah.
Star attack. You do have the patient
Oh.
defense, but I don't think disadvantage. I think it's still going to hit you.
Ah,
And there is the second. Oh, a critical
Yeah.
fail on my part, though.
thank God. That first one hurt.
A plus 12.
Yeah.
Well, the bad part is that I have the +2 AC from Garrily, so
What was your
Mhm.
AC up
that
to?
makes my AC 20.
Mm,
So
I just got to roll 8 or better. I couldn't do that in my second attack.
All right, that hurt.
This knight will he will turn around and attempt to attack the avatar. Say, what the hell robot thing is this? My knights are very colloquial. The second one will actually attack. We'll dent into the avatar. And the second knight will mount his hippogriff and ready an attack. Whenever he gets within range of someone, he will do his attack. Kalinar! Exactly one foe has been taken off the battlefield since your last turn.
That's right. Kalinar's gonna team up with his Avatar of Justice buddy.
High fives!
He's gonna bring out his Hammer of Justice and bring it down on that knight's head.
You're coming with me, dead or alive.
Justice will be served again.
I like the way you bring justice. 24 will hit. And squish goes the knight.
Uh-huh.
My only regret was joining Evil Cult.
I warned you. I told you to leave your cult ways behind you. Now look at you. You're
Thanks,
a
Mom.
skull. And he will turn on the. Are these cultists
Yeah.
to the south of him?
So generic.
Generic cultists. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Sorry, that's a good roll, but that's not
Sure
the roll I
is.
was gonna do. It's gonna do a regular Hammer of Justice roll.
Just a regular. You crush that guy. I wish I had more hit dice.
Squash his head. And
Yep.
I'm gonna turn on the hippogriff and do the
Oh,
same
no.
thing to the hip.
All the squad. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Heyo!
Yeah!
28 damage.
Actually feels kind of low for a crit. 28. Doesn't Kethra do like 60 damage now?
Well, her
I did one.
weapons do a lot more damage than mine. In one hit. I hit multiple times. That's my thing.
Uh-huh.
Me and Miri don't have the one-hit wonder over there.
Well, you one-hit wonder that hippogriff right to hell. You just killed 3 people in that turn.
Yes, 3 people, 3 attacks. And I'm gonna step right here. Up to the giant. I'm coming for you, giant!
Giant shrugs. The cultists search around for Talus, but no Talus is to be found.
He's over there.
Our centaur
Sorry,
attacks.
boys.
These 2 will continue fighting an ooze, because why not?
Why not?
The ooze
It's
is there.
It's
It's
pseudopoding them.
It was mage adjacent, so scimitar that ooze. Scimitar that ooze.
Slice and slice.
Do poor damage. And this one will attack Miri. Scimitar that monk. Damn it.
No.
Mary's just gonna like kick Windvane back and like hit him right in the balls.
The balls! The hippogriff is going to flutter its way over to Talus.
But why?
What happened to you?
Which will trigger the knight's attack. Although I will do the hippogriff first, because it's still his turn. Go, hippogriff! 22.
Yes.
Squawk!
To roll for Constitution.
He
Concentration
needs,
saving.
what is this, DC 10?
I sure hope
Barely
so.
maintains concentration.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Does take 6 damage.
Yeah, it's a
Now
DC
then.
10 or half the damage I take.
Yeah.
Whichever is greater.
Okay.
Now the knight
man.
attacks. He's better at attacking.
That's a +7.
Yep. Is he better?
No, he's not. It's a +4.
Yeah. Same.
Knight is not better
Or
than
no.
hippogriff.
It's fine.
17. Pop in the shield. There it goes.
Would normally.
Zap.
All right.
Is my shield still up from last turn?
No. Well, your turn hasn't come around again, has it? I don't know.
No, it's probably not, because you use shield for someone before you,
Yeah.
and it ends at your turn.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used it for somebody before you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then it's the Reavers.
Those reavers are still there,
Yeah, sort of.
running their way into the fight.
30. Protect the new prophet. If anything, this ooze is gonna get fucked.
Yay.
That's
Yours is
okay.
getting.
He was supposed to move. He was supposed to
Jeez.
turn last turn.
Oh yeah, you want to? Oh wait, no, his turn's after this, right?
Yeah. He's a bonus action. Since I did Misty Step, he shouldn't have been able to attack.
Oh, his movement's a bonus.
Or I should have been able to Misty Step.
Gotcha. Well, let's see what we can do. Long sword that guy, that ooze. Long sword again. Ah, critically failed.
Wow. Okay.
That was massive damage for not being able to hit anything.
That would have done him in.
Yep. The other 2 will not be able to do anything. Talus. I still have a third one back here. Yeah, I do.
Alright, well, time to start the sword attacks, or the bullet attacks.
Go beads.
Good lord. The beads. Terrible beads.
How many can fit in a square?
They are tiny, so I don't know.
They're also flying, so you
I'll
don't
take 4.
you don't even necessarily need to obey normal rules.
Yeah, I would say they could all occupy the same 5 block if you wanted them to.
Alright, I'll just have them
Literally,
surround the
they're,
Hippogriff and the Knight.
Swarming. Okay.
Attack me. And they'll also start. They'll attack the Hippogriff one by one.
Okay.
Blink, blink, blink.
Cruelty against animals.
Yep, this seems pretty.
Ah! The objects, they're animated. This is the foulest of sorceries.
Alright, first one rolls a 12.
The Hippogriff has an AC of 11, so that one hits.
Oh.
He's not wearing armor. He's a Hippogriff.
7 damage.
Alright.
Should we keep a tally? That was bullet the first.
Next one.
Hang on, that was massive damage. That is a sickly ass Hippogriff, by the way.
You sent the bullet through the Hippogriff's eyeball. It's brain.
No, Hippogriff. Yeah, false alarm.
Can't take reactions.
He's alright. 25 will certainly hit. And 7 will kill him. Squirt!
Alright, the other bullets will attack
Wait.
the Knight.
So does the rider fall?
He's not in
What's
air
mine?
because Talos is not in air.
Oh,
Nope.
well,
He flew to that position, but he's like just on the. He's level
Just on
with
a dead
Talos.
Hippogriff now.
Yeah, now he's on a dead Hippogriff. Just slightly adjusts his positioning. Although he's about to get fucked by all these objects. Like, oh god, the nanobots! 26 will fucking hit for 5.
It's number 3.
Somebody keep track of how many he's been using? That's 3, I think.
3.
Ooh.
Yes! Critical fail! That one
4.
just buzzes off
4.
randomly. Another
Number
critical
5.
fail. An 18. You are feast and famine with these things. 26 will hit. For another 7 damage.
That was 5.
Yep, that was 5.
Yeah.
It's number 6.
24 will hit.
Jesus.
For another 7 damage. They only do 7 damage. The knight looks quite wounded and terrified.
Number
Barely
7.
even see these things.
8 damage.
Number 8.
15. I actually have to check his AC for that. 15 will not hit. As he bats that one away with his sword. With his like nose bleeding out. Numerous cuts and serrations.
Uh-huh. The bullets do not care.
Oh no, you have another
Number
one.
9.
That's 9.
That's 9. 26 for 5.
5 damage. Oh man.
That was 8. 26
One
was
more.
8.
No, I think it's
No,
number
that
9.
was 9. You missed
Knight.
1.
That was 9.
Okay.
Oh.
No dice.
Alright, so Talos still gets his regular turn.
God damn it!
Yep.
This is the most bullshit spell.
That was-
Stay tuned next time for the patch notes on animate objects.
Yeah.
Now you can
Sorry,
only animate
Twos.
crates of
Need a
dildos.
fireball.
Oh no!
Oh boy! Oh!
We may have to change your alignment if you're just gonna fireball everything in that pavilion. Talos just cackles maniacally.
I hope not us.
I'm the flame skull! Just rips off his face.
I've been here the whole time. You put Alice's skull in an iron forge.
Kill them
I don't know
all.
how you
Go.
didn't notice that. What a twist.
That was what, session number 15 or something. I don't know.
Months in the making.
Stupid flame skull has been. I don't know.
Incubating.
Growing in power.
True evil.
That's true, he's been absorbing XP from us.
No, please, by all means, fireball in the middle of the pavilion.
This will be at level 4 also.
Oh my god,
God.
he's actually gonna do this.
Brings power down on all of us.
Alright, let's get the token out. Well, hell, two of y'all can evade it for like nothing, and the other one's fire resistant, so.
Sorry, Sister Girly.
You're fucked! My team can handle this, can you?
No, leave those 3 out of it. Just to
Here,
ooze.
you can control it.
Okay.
Oh, but if only you could.
You're gonna melt your own ooze.
Wait, didn't you tell me that
Move over one more. One more.
that become Tim again now?
Will this hit the one at the south?
Yes.
Okay, and the one in the east?
Yes.
Alright, this is where I'd like it.
This is the optimal positioning.
All
Two's
right.
flails wildly in the fire. You
Damn
can't-
it! How did you do
can't-
this and have everybody up there? I didn't realize that. Son of a bitch.
You can't tell if it's pain or ecstasy, but he's flailing in the fire.
Except it screams horribly.
I assume pleasure.
Fire bad. Like, it's alright, dude. It's alright. Just roll with it. Alright, well. I could roll dex saves for the cultists, but I think they may die anyway. What's half of 35?
17.
Yeah. 17.
Yes, all 3 of them die.
Just combust.
Just completely incinerated. Cue Wilhelm screen.
I'll teach you for
Alter
attacking me.
Same thing with this one. The Cloud Giant says, I told you to take out the goddamn wizard! I told you! And then all the Reavers get to make dex saves. Let's go left to right, top to bottom, so that one that's kind of in the middle will fail and become incinerated. The one to the right will succeed and just take massive damage, so she may die anyway, but let's continue. That one fails and gets incinerated. God damn.
Yeah. Is
This
All
battle
right.
just took an interesting turn.
Yep. And then the last one does make the con save, so... Oh wait, there's that guy on the bottom too.
Oh yeah.
One on the bottom fails, and is incinerated as well.
Jesus.
Should
Those
do the
Reavers
thing.
ran into this fight just to be civilized.
You targeted 9 enemies with that and killed 8 of them.
Alright.
Well, one of
That's
them had
amazing.
massive damage, so you gotta roll for the massive damage.
I did do that. That was that Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
She succeeded against the trauma of watching all of her friends get incinerated, and herself only extremely badly burned. To ooze also melts, and the ooze form burns away and reveals Tim the zombie.
Hey, Tim!
I'm great.
Does he need
He's
to
dead too.
roll for, like,
No.
critical damage?
He is he's unharmed. He looks fine.
Tim!
The secret of the ooze is all you had to do was die.
Well, damn it, we wasted a fucking genie wish on this.
Suckers.
Oh, I know. When he told me the next day, I was pissed.
all we had to do was just run out of HP. Okay.
It was basically a polymorph spell, and when you
Yeah.
same thing with polymorph.
Alright. And And
He just comes.
How is he still doing things?
He emerges out of just a shard pile.
He has
of
killed
material.
10 things this round.
Alright, I'm done.
Jesus. Well, that escalated quickly.
Yes, it did.
Alright, so the initiates are dead. The air priest is still alive.
Where?
By a thread.
No, he ran over to try to hit Talos and then couldn't reach him. Basically just embarrassed himself. He's gonna go around this corner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Holy mother of God!
Shard corpses everywhere.
What in the hell has happened here? You people are awful. He can barely spot Talos around the tent, and he will attempt to cast a spell at him.
He cannot.
He can!
I see your left hand.
That's right. Goddamn. He's going to be casting the Witch Bolt spell. The only one that I care about him. At level 2. The one where he has to roll to attack and it can keep doing lightning damage.
I'll let it through.
Psst. 18.
No.
I have multiple
I'd
forms
rather
of
not.
denial.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. The shot goes towards you and the
That was close.
shield fizzles out. Is that the third shield spell you've used in this
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
combat? I think every single round you've used it. Miri.
This is the battle.
Yes.
You're the only one actually fighting the giant.
Mm-hmm. What is the giant's
Oh
ace?
wait, I want to move first.
Okay.
Just because Cather's over there, I'm gonna like push past Garrely here.
16
And-
will actually hit him anyway.
Oh well, okay, but I'm gonna hit him again, and I just want to make sure I've got enough points. Will that be enough for being adjacent? Or
You're not blinking.
flanking?
One more up.
Yeah, one more up. There you
There
go.
we go. Okay, so yeah, 16 for 16.
Yep.
There we go.
Oof.
Wow.
30 for 24.
Heian has numerous cuts and deep gashes all over him. And for the first time he begins saying, "No, they called to me. I deserve the weapons, not you." His resolve seems to be faltering.
I'm gonna just yell back, they call to me too.
Kethra,
You're not special.
She finally can say Imix. Anything burns. And she attacks the giant. He's the only one left.
pretty much.
25 or 25.
So they're solid. Okay. Garrely is kind of
Heal me, Garrely.
stuck to the giant again. Alright, she'll cast that same spell, so do your 1d4 plus 5. I'm gonna switch to her.
I'll take it.
That's the health you get. Avatar will roll up and says, "Justice will be served."
I need to teach you some more vocabulary.
This
You
will
gotta
require
worry about
much
what
payment to take on such a foe. Both of those are super solid hits, though.
Yeah.
27 damage.
His attacks do say first.
Oh crap! I can't spell fist.
He's firsting him to death.
I firsted him. What the hell? No, it shouldn't. It says fist on my thing. What the hell?
Sure it does, honey.
On the...
There, that's his-
it goes.
No, I didn't change anything. I swear. Oh, it's on the multi-attack. Why does that say first? That's weird. Alright, maybe I need to redo those. Alright, Cloud Giant is next, and he will stubbornly attack Miri again, demanding the release of the weapon.
Cold dead fingers, dude.
That can be arranged.
Son of a bitch.
Ignore the crit, but 20 for 14 and 25 for 25.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ties are for him, right?
Yes.
Ugh. Ow! Big calculator.
And then one knight is still alive. Slowly
If he
clambers
comes
his way
up and attacks me, I'm
down.
gonna be pissed. You'll get your happy asses and beating on this damn giant.
He will crawl his way over to Talus. Say, this is for Flim Flam, my hippogriff.
What a terrible name.
He was my world. Oh, I can't live without him.
Does he not take attacks of opportunity from all the?
Oh, they were up there, weren't they? Yeah, that's fine. He crawls his way down towards you, and they just stab him to death. I forgot they were all up there.
They just poke him till he's
He
dead.
tries to crawl over, and they just swarm over him, just like a swarm of locusts. Ah!
So he's nothing but bones.
Nothing but bones. That's what beads do. Strip the flesh. Kalinar.
Fascinating.
I don't think I can actually get... Which, we've all forgotten, blessed, by the way. Mary, you should have been able to hit earlier on something, I think, but I forgot.
I thought you
I
got to
think
hit
I
on
missed
everything.
one.
One, and
Mm.
it's going to bring his hammer. Damn, alright, that's some solid damage.
That was 19.
29 for 19.
Giant does appear very heavily wounded at this point. He is looking pretty fucked up. Wow.
The 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay.
He's wearing a vest. They don't make armor that big, typically.
The vest of ornament.
Alright, that'll do it for me. I just slam into the back of his knees a couple times with my hammer.
Yeah. Cultists are dead. Hippogriffs are dead. There's one Reaver left. It will run up to Miri.
Damn
Oh,
it, I
God.
didn't get to do my bonus action before Tether came in and did her stuff. Damn it. Alright. I was like, I thought I would have turned on patient defense. That's why I was going back through and looking for it.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get some of this back, but he skipped ahead real fast before he gave me my bonus action, you asshole.
You can use that's fine.
No, it's fine now. You've already tried to kill me.
I think the Morningstar would have killed you anyway. Or would have attacked anyway.
No, if I turned on patient defense, I would have survived one of those attacks. Like, I wouldn't have taken as much damage. Because it would have been 16 and 20. So I would have gotten 25 points back.
The Reaver will attack you. And you are also unarmored. Can we get it off? A 10.
No.
No, we cannot. Talus. Giant looks extremely wounded. The Reaver looks extremely wounded. The Air Priest down there has not been attacked.
So those bullets can freely move through the Guardian, the Avatar of Justice.
Yeah, they basically, they're so small, they pretty much ignore normal movement rules.
Alright, 5 of them will go to the Air Giant
Okay.
and attack him.
Ah! What fresh hell is this? That'll hit. For 5. That'll hit. For 6. This basically just gives you a ton of little daggers, doesn't it, to attack with?
Yeah.
It'll miss.
Is that 4?
3.
3.
4.
That'll miss. That'll hit.
That one will hit. Yeah.
7. Ah!
Still up? Alright.
Still up.
One by one, they'll go over to him.
I need more objects in their stats.
That's 6.
That'll certainly hit. Do they roll for crit also?
I don't know.
It's an extra
Okay.
1d4. Alright. At this point, Heian is sagging downward. The object's like flicking in and out of his face. And he was patting them around before, but now he's just like sinking down. He's going, "Ah! This was my destiny!" He is still up, but appears to be in his death throes.
The beads do not seem to care.
Talus cackles maniacally. That will miss.
He might be.
That will hit. How many were you on?
8.
Jesus. Alright. How would the animated object like to kill a cloud giant?
Basically just like orbiting him and just piercing him every few seconds till he's down.
It's like Magneto and X-Men,
Yes.
like
Yes.
with a single little ball, just pew, 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 pew.
Marvel's just
Talus just sort of cocks his head as the giant falls to his knees and slumps over.
Yep.
something iron in your blood. I don't know.
Too much air in your blood. How many are left?
2 more.
The Air Priest down here and the Reaver by Miri. The Air Priest is next to Tim the Zombie.
Can I move through the tent?
Former Ooze, now Zombie. You can move around it, yeah.
Is he concentrating on anything right now?
No, you have stymied all of his spell efforts.
Alright, I'll
He's
cast
been
Magic
terribly
Missile
ineffectual.
He's doing that wizarding raise, is he?
for 12 damage.
12 damage slams into him.
And The last two bullets will travel 30 feet.
Actually,
Towards me.
he will cast shield.
Whatever. Alright. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, the priest on his turn throws down his staff, gets on his knees, and just says, "Alright, I surrender! I surrender, spare my life! You've proven yourself this day. These cults shall never rebuild again. I renounce them, I renounce it, I renounce everything."
Seems
That's
genuinely sorry.
that's almost good enough. You have a new charge in life. You will travel this land, preaching against the evils of the elemental cults. You will spread the message of the ruin they bring upon civilization and the evils they wrought upon mankind. That will be your new lot.
Yes, of course. Whatever you say, just... if I can go free, that's fine.
And really do it, because those two I gave them the same speech and they came right fucking here and joined a new cult.
Oh, fools. Totally fools. I knew as soon as they joined they were just no good.
Shame him once, though.
Alright. That's right. Because if you do it, I'm going to stop giving the speech. I'm just going to start killing dudes.
The Reaver, likewise, seems like she wants to fight and then realizes she's like almost dead and then kind of sags against the tent. Just doesn't say anything and just kind of, like, her head like lolls.
She's weak. Kill her.
It sounds like he joined the new cult of Kalinar. I'll do
Basically.
I will
My
go.
cult is the best cult.
Their leader is not very effective.
Spread my word.
Spread my word instead. Do what I say.
Miri, do you have possession of both the weapons? What did you actually do with Drown? They kicked it towards you, I remember, but I don't remember what happened after that.
Kind of been like scooting it with me.
Scooting it.
Just scooting it.
Alright.
I'm boot scooting. I'm like sat on it and I'm moving it that way.
Yeah, both weapons crackle with energy, and you feel the opposite of the magnetic pull, that magnetic reversal from the two weapons. Whenever like you even swing Windvane close to it, they seem to like want to pull apart from each other, and the static electricity kind of shocks you a few more times. And Drown is like wetting the ground. Water's less impressive.
So they're back to not like the elements are back to not liking each other again.
Yeah, sister. Yeah, they didn't appear to ever. They appeared to like Heian, but they don't appear to like each other.
Yeah.
And Garrely appears to be settling down a little better and says, "I want nothing more to do with any of these weapons. I'm so sorry for what I've done here. I don't know what happened. One minute I was at the shrine and there was a thunderstorm and I just felt a sharp pain and a deep compulsion, and then it was there calling to me, and I was traveling and it just all seemed like a blur."
It appears these weapons can cloud most minds, as yours was.
She kind of, her face was crestfallen, and she says, "It appears I was too weak as well. Thankfully you were here to save me, ironically."
Travel with us.
Ironic about it.
Travel with us, and we will strengthen your mind.
It's like, "No, I would only slow you down. I don't know if this lingering power, this hold over me while I'm even near them, I can hear them whispering, arguing with each other. I need to stay away."
Nothing some medication won't solve.
Took this ass.
Like-
The voice
I
in your head.
don't know if Red Larch is the place, and I'm not sure I can even make it back there.
You go back to yeah, the town you were from before is pretty much done for. You could go back to Belliard. We just saved that town, and they'll be needing some assistance. Perhaps you might do the same charge as we gave that other gentleman who ran from here. You've seen the evils of these cults. Perhaps you might work against them in the valley.
It's like, yes, I'll do my best. I'll remain vigilant. I know you've got this under control now. I think we can beat this.
We will destroy any elemental evil we come across, but we need help in the towns and villages. It seems that every time we leave one, a new cult steps in right behind our footprints.
She
They need
nods and
people
says,
diligent like you.
It almost
She
seems
nods
like
and
they're
says-
following us.
Almost.
she mentions that this may be some of the last remnants of both the air and water cult, that these people have fled from their own cults because they've been shattered, and they were trying to reform up here, so they might have been being near the end of those two cults at least.
Indeed.
But she said with the prophets alive on the other two, there's no telling what they're capable of.
Yes. We'll have to root them out as well.
The
Well,
Avatar strides up to you and says,
That's
"Justice
right.
will be served." And he holds out two hands, and then he drops one of them lower than the other.
What do you require of me, Avatar?
Balance the scales, follower of Tyr.
Oh, jeez.
Have a good berry.
I put 100 gold in the higher hand.
The hand slightly drips down.
Do you...
Balance the
This-
scales.
God damn it.
You didn't really do anything.
I know, yeah, this...
Balance
Listen.
the scales.
Hey,
That
I
did
gotta-
balancing
I
the
gotta go.
scales.
Have a good night.
Alright, night man, I'll do
Yeah.
XP for you.
Thanks.
Give him a year of your life.
Year of your
I
life.
give you all of my smiles for 1 year.
All of my smiles. Does that mean he takes the smiles? You can't smile anymore?
Yes, that's what that means.
All five
I
smiles.
I have a silk pouch I put in his hand.
The hand
I
doesn't
don't-
move.
Do you just want gold?
Balance
I have
the
it.
scales.
I have a suit of plate mail, a regular suit of plate mail I was going to sell. I put that in his hands.
The plate mail disappears in a puff of smoke, and the hand lowers quite a bit.
It's
I'm just,
imbalanced.
I'm
Yeah.
just, I'm just deleting shit out of my inventory now. I have I have 2 cleric scrolls. I put one of the cleric scrolls in his hand.
It explodes in a puff of smoke, and the hand lowers down even more. It is now very, very close to the other
Very
hand.
close. I put another 20 gold on his hand.
It lowers down imperceptibly.
I take the gold back off. If gold's not doing anything,
No, whenever you put stuff on there, it like puff of smoke, and it like goes in there.
okay.
It does do it. It just moves it very slowly.
well, okay. Gauging how much it moved, how much more gold would I need to put on there to get it even?
We'll say another 100 total, so do another 80 gold from the 20 you just did.
Fine.
You measure the distance the gold is done and do some quick
Yes,
math in your head.
yeah, exactly. So that cost me 200 gold and a couple scrolls and a suit of plate mail. That you did not do that much work, Mr. Avatar.
He had one good solid round of attacks, and he absorbed a few
He did.
blows. He also gets to absorb all of your experience, or not all of it, but a portion of your experience in this fight.
Oh,
What? Kill him.
And I should do
Kinda
Garely,
want
but
to.
Garely was so low leveled, I'm not going to do it. Alright, so let's do experience from here.
Can I open these chests too, or is that too much?
And oh, yeah, you can do that, sorry. I thought this
Alright.
fight would be a lot harder for you guys, but let's ixnay that. The chests contain... I'll just do both of them together. Total 260 gold pieces, 6 citrines worth 60 gold each, and a pouch containing 2 potions of flying. Is the total loot from Heian.
Oh, it's Heian, but not the chest.
That is the chest, yeah. That's the
Oh.
the total loot in this area is just all that. Once you balance the scales for the avatar, he nods slightly, and then the armor just crumbles, and as it crumbles, the light fades, and just kind of goes back into dust and air.
Connor, found some gold. I guess you can have some of it
Thank you.
for everything you gave him.
I don't think I'm going to do that again for a straight up fight because that costs a lot, and we could have handled that straight up without him.
I would like to take the pouch.
I think it's almost
Is it
meant
a
to be
nice-
more of a utility spell, also.
It seems like it.
Like,
Yeah.
use this to get to, I don't know, get us to this thing, or talk to this guy, or
Yeah.
Alright, next B is going to be a
Let's
bitch
see.
for this one.
We'll do the math on the golden gems. 260. Wait. 60 times 6.
The gold-
260.
We'll divide evenly.
The gold will divide evenly?
Yeah, 65.
Okay, let's just. Okay, and you're taking the pouch, so we'll just split the citrines up between the three of
Sure.
us then?
Yeah, so
Okay.
trying.
2 each. Not like I'll slip some of this potion in your drink or anything.
I can fly! How can I fly?
There's a whole bunch of just little shit. 200, 2.
Yep.
All of these I think you fought before, except for the giant.
Come on, level 10.
Oh, jeez. You guys just leveled up, didn't you?
We need to get to 64,000.
Yeah, that's ways away.
That was only 100. How many Reapers were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Priest initiates cultist of a Graph Knight Reaper. And the Cloud Giant, right? Was only a thing. Alright, I think I've got everything. So, experience. You defeated a Air Priest. I'll count that as defeated. It was worth 450.
Mm-hmm.
2 Howling Hatred Initiates worth 25 apiece, so 50 total there. 4 Cultists worth 25 apiece. 2 Hippogriffs worth 200 apiece. 2 Feathergale Knights worth 200 apiece. 5 Crushing Wave Reavers worth 100 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cloud Giant worth 5,000.
Total of 6,900.
And
Divide that
because
by
of the
4.
Avatar, we are dividing that by 5.
What?
Because he does take a portion of experience in
Stupid pointer outline.
combat.
I believe that should only be from Kalinar's cut.
I didn't know that. I didn't agree to that.
So if divided by 5, then it's 1,380 each.
Tis. That is a low amount for that many guys, but those were a bunch of little guys.
Plus
Yeah.
51,
It would've been
243.
It would have been 1,700 without that cut.
Yep.
Yep.
So we are at 52,623.
More importantly, you guys now have the second elemental weapon in your possession.
Ah, yes.
So somebody put drown in your inventory.
52,
Okay.
63.
Miri, I will not let you wield it because
Yeah,
the
that's-
weapons just go violently crazy when they're that close to each other.
Alright, someone else can hold on to it then.
You hold on to it, Kethra.
No.
Can't
I
be
nominate Tim.
trusted. The zombie cannot hold on to it.
I'll put it in my pack.
Alright, well, if we hold it, doesn't mean we
Is
have
it
to use
win
it,
rate?
right?
No. Right, we don't have to use it.
No,
What's
you
it
have to
trying
use
to
it.
call?
Somebody has to
Drown?
hold it. Drown, yeah. Alright, this was a slightly longer episode, although we started late on this one, so ended up being about the same length total.
I'm gonna
But,
claim dibs on the fire staff.
What fire staff?
When we get the fire elemental staff.
What makes you think it's the staff?
How do you know? Yeah, what do you think of the staff?
I don't know, the other ones are long items.
No.
Maybe they must all be.
Maybe it's the sword I'm holding right now, who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? All right, thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese. You're doing D&D Princes of the Apocalypse each week, and we have acquired half of the elemental weapons, defeated half the prophets. We are on our way. Princes of the Apocalypse. You guys next week.
Alright.